Whatever.
Hi Playmates, how are you? I know that Memorial Saga is to be released soon, and before it does, I want to do a few videos here and there about heroes that interest me and explore their backgrounds together with you, and today is the first of those series. Do you like shopping? I definitely enjoy shopping, and our boy Heowon is where it's at when it comes to getting those goodies in Exos heroes. Unfortunately, I've kind of outgrown Yorm's little boutique, and I'm pretty sure that gamers that have played for a little bit while longer will tell you that Heowon is where seasoned players will make a trip at least once a month as he stocks up on his goods from the east. Heowon is a pretty fascinating hero who used to be part of Glenn's gang before he went off and decided to open up his store in the Lumbre after the crew disbanded following the huge airship crash led by Glenn. After a life-threatening experience, if you pick yourself up and start up a thriving store at age 30, yeah, I would say that he's a pretty successful entrepreneur. He seems to be from St. West, which is quite interesting as well, because as a person of a queer personality and a well-off merchant, you would think that he has ties to Pitas and the merchanting schemes. Contrastingly, he is mentioned even by Rudley that Heowon follows the law and even got all his permits, meaning that Heowon, despite his speech and appearance, is a law-abiding citizen, at least on the outside. The Numbre being a central nation, I would imagine that getting those permits was a pretty tedious task, but he did it all and I'm sure he pays his taxes, I'm guessing. Anyway, his color palette being green also kind of indicate this being true. Although color can be deceiving, green is often associated with calm, growth, optimism, and luck, which may explain his success and his ability to escape life-threatening situations. That's why good money and good health are often associated with green. The only negative association is greed and jealousy, which also might be why Heowon has the tendency to keep his trade secrets, well, a secret. His splashes of orange show his enthusiasm and energy too, while his brush and notebook may indicate that his ability to survive and formulate successful relationships is his ability to recognize and notice things about people and things and use it to his advantage, including like the poison that he adds on to his skill attacks. And judging by the bottle that he carries around, it does seem like he probably enjoys formulating his relationships over a nice drink as well. And him being a trickster is quite inevitable in my thoughts. Based on what we know, trade in general seems to be a pretty risky business on Exos. There are two great merchant groups, Pitus and DDD, the Daily Distribution Delivery, and they're already kind of going at it with each other with the mercenaries, and there's like bounty and treasure hunters everywhere, and for a little one-man show like Heowon who carries exotic, exclusive goods, well, that can go one way or the other. I mean, the big dogs can ignore him since he's so small, or, you know, they'll definitely try to get at him because he's so small to take all his goods, and I can't imagine him, you know, being put up for robbery by all the treasure hunters and mercenaries around as well. This place in the east that he gets his supplies from, I think we'll never know exactly where since we don't have any news of new nations after Marinos Island being added onto Exos Heroes, but it does seem to be somewhere off far since Heowon only seems to restock his store once per month. At first, because of his whole like dragon thing on his skills, I thought perhaps the east was in reference to Braun since, well, Braun being east of St. West where Heowon is originally from, and Braun also has different tribes that carry, you know, various goods I can imagine, including, you know, exotic things that Talia might, you know, have because, you know, she could see the future and all of that stuff. But the more that I think about it, like seeing the type of currency that accepts, like the Meadow of Jewel, Beads of Greed, Infinite Crystal, Rainbow Lotus, and Gold Leaf Reeds, you have to wonder that perhaps that East is actually a parallel universe like the core raids, and not actually a physical location in the current timeline. It's also probably a tropical place, seeing that the one product that we know he gets from there are tangerines. I really do hope that if Heowon ever gets a Memorial Saga that we at least see where he's getting his goods from, because, well, I could definitely use a large stash of those ultimate orbs and I really want them now. Have you ever been interested in Heowon before? I mean, what are your thoughts on where he's from and what he's up to with all these materials? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like random gaming content, especially on Exos Heroes, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I post every Wednesday and weekends. Thanks all so much for watching, stay safe, and take care.